All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title. So here he is, the #1 flyweight contender, looking to change that title here in 25 minutes or fewer and leave as the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world. What a run to contention it has been for this young man. He has put together a long winning streak. He's got the finishes to make the fans happy. He's done everything to position himself for this type of championship opportunity. Now, under the lights, we'll see what he can do with it. All right, so here we go with this UFC flyweight championship fight, and there is the man out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making his way to the octagon. He's defended this belt before. This is not new territory for this young man who believes that the rest are just the rest. He believes he is the best at 125 pounds and looking to prove just that here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Benavidez is 8 years his senior. The rest of the numbers are effectively identical. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC flyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Alex Perez. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Joseph Joe B. Kenobi Benavidez.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go fight.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Benavidez gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
Big leg kick land.
Left hand is true. That will absolutely work.
He throws it like a piston, back and forth. He's landing that beautiful left hand.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed. Right hand on point.
Nice straight punch.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Joseph Benavidez.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High level.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure
And
that
he's out.
usually makes you tap.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Benavidez. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Nice leg kick.
Well placed with the kick. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Clean with the right hook. And they separate. Benavidez gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. He blocks the punch. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You gotta start checking these, man.
Check these kicks, or you're gonna be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check it.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
Listen, everything you're putting out there is working. I want you to stay.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now. Big kick lands.
Trying to establish that jab once again. They continue to exchange.
It's such a fast leg kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. 53 total strikes have now landed for Joseph Benavidez. Pretty good connection rate as well, landing with 59% accuracy tonight against Joseph Benavidez. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Big punch land.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
He lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And he landed the right hand there.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Benavidez. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Beautiful punch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Unable to connect with the right. Effective punch there by Benavidez. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick. Takedown.
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career, and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Benavidez. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Nice movement punch.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Able to land there with the straight left. Visibly limping here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go in that extra 10 minutes.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Blocks the shot.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Closing the distance here. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Big power shot there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
The right hand just misses. Benavidez's kick to the body, that one blocked by the defense.
Oh, nice jab. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Trying to go for the single leg takedown. Doesn't get it.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Just missed with the leg kick. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent. Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Right punches there. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not great.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched.
Checks the leg kick.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, looks as though he's hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. And both guys really throwing with authority. Went for the inside leg kick.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Great punch. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Big kick.
Just misses with the jab. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there. balance his opponent and tried to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, so one takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Well, he's got one hand in, one hand out. Now what you're looking for defensively. And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-46, Benavidez. Judge 2 scores it 7-47. And Judge 3 scores it 48-46 for the winner by majority decision. And still, the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Joseph Benavidez.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC flyweight champion of the world. He's brought a lot of attention to this division, and a successful title defense is going to do nothing to sort of slow that way.
They say the smaller you get, the tougher MMA becomes because everyone is so skilled. This man stands atop